Hello everybody and welcome to another Walking Dead video. Today we'll be doing a video about The Walking Dead and what if The Walking Dead was not cancelled, because the cancellation wasn't planned. This was kind of a last minute thing, so we do have ideas of what was actually meant to happen with The Walking Dead before AMC stepped in and decided season 11 was the final season. So let's jump right into this. So the first thing is that we know The Walking Dead was originally planning to go on for many more seasons. They finished season 10, they started writing season 11, and they found out season 11 was going to be the final one, so they had to change things up. So the first thing that we knew that was originally going to happen with The Walking Dead is that they were originally going to plan season 11 to be about the Reapers. We got them in the actual season. However, this was definitely going to be an entire season worth of villain arc, and the Commonwealth would probably have been teased throughout the entirety of the season to only be the big bads in season 11. I definitely see that's what they're originally going to go for, as they were setting up the Reapers as the main villains in the back half of season 10. Season 10C, they were setting up the Reapers, so they would definitely try and do that, and when they found out it was cancelled suddenly, the writers just had to condense the Reaper arc into only 9 episodes, which would have sucked, because this arc definitely needed some fleshing out, and it definitely was half done, because they were already writing by the time the cancellation was said. So it was definitely something they're like, oh no, we need to get this over and done with so we can jump into the Commonwealth. So the original plan was definitely to have the Commonwealth be seasons away and be season 12 and then maybe 13 to then move into uncharted new territory where they'd be writing their own stories. That was definitely the story plan for The Walking Dead, to finish off the comic material and then carry on with maybe the CRM and to do new stories past the Commonwealth. That was the original plan. We also knew that they were originally thinking, and they even set it up, Daryl and Carol leaving the show for a couple of seasons, doing their own spin-off, and then coming back seasons later, and the show would have probably focused on characters like Negan and Maggie, and we would have had no characters from season 1 in the show. This spin-off with Daryl and Carol leaving was also teased and set up in season 10 with the first episode, them talking about going to New Mexico. So that was probably the original plan for this original spin-off, before it became the Daryl spin-off in France, was Daryl and Carol on a road trip to New Mexico and then eventually coming back to The Walking Dead about season probably 15, something like that, to then take up the show, and probably the show would have ended then. We also probably would have got all the story that is in The Walking Dead Dead City, the Maggie and Negan spin-off on The Walking Dead. That spin-off definitely exists because the main show was cancelled and those characters had unfinished stories, so they decided to put it into a new show. That's definitely a product of the cancellation. So without The Walking Dead being cancelled and Daryl and Carol leaving the show, probably about season 11 or something like that, Maggie and Negan would have been the protagonists, and they definitely would have had that story maybe after the Commonwealth arc or during the Commonwealth arc, with them dealing with whatever they're doing in Dead City, which is probably looking for someone, or dealing with the CRM, which would have probably been the overall threat of The Walking Dead. After the Commonwealth arc, we probably would have got a lot more new walkers, and that probably would have been a new arc, maybe season 13 with the new walkers, instead of having it be this kind of crammed in thing at the end of season 11 like we got because the show's been cancelled. That would have probably been a fleshed out thing separate to the Commonwealth arc, because if you look at the show, you can tell they've crammed a lot of different seasons of like material into the final season. We definitely could have got, maybe if they were planning and trying to stretch out The Walking Dead as long as possible, we could have got maybe 3 more seasons worth of arcs from The Walking Dead. However, just remember, this is only my thoughts and opinions of what would happen to The Walking Dead if it wasn't cancelled. Please tell me down below, do you agree with me that that is how the next 3 seasons of The Walking Dead would have been like, and who would be the protagonists and where Daryl and Carol would have gone? I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions on everything about this what if, and please tell me, do you like that The Walking Dead was cancelled at season 11 by AMC, or do you wish The Walking Dead went on for only a bit longer, to maybe like 3 to 2 more seasons? I'd like to know your opinions down below. But this is it for me today, so if you want more Walking Dead content, please look on the screen. If you want a video for what if Fear the Walking Dead wasn't rebooted, look in the top right. If you want something recommended for you, look in the middle. And if you want my latest video, look in the top left. And make sure to hit that subscribe button to help out the channel, because if you subscribe, you can get new content twice a week, every week, to keep up to date of all things Walking Dead. But this is it for me today, so goodbye, peace out, and I'll talk to you at a later date.